All right, everybody, welcome back to Skyway Classics YouTube channel. We are now going for a ride in our 1990 Chrysler New Yorker. Of course, you know, the New Yorker has changed its form over the years from the early 50s to now. Of course, they started off as a small little coupe to a bigger boat and now back to a nice little sedan. Going to the one we have here featuring a burgundy exterior. One of the coolest things particularly about the New Yorker is the fact that it has the half and half vinyl top in the back. More importantly, having a four-door vehicle to get all your friends, family, and all the fun stuff in the back. Coming to you also with the Chrysler New Yorker hubcaps, black wall tires. Of course, back in the day, the scariest thing about the tires was the fact that the hubcaps falling off or getting stolen, but not really important at all. Even having the hideaway headlights to really show it that coolness to the vehicle back in the day. As we move on to the inside, you can see we have the matching burgundy interior. Of course, you can see we have a cloth bench seat here with the fold-down armrest. Same for the back there. You have your seat belts too to keep it nice and safe. Headliner is in very good shape, which was, as we move to the front, you will see it is an automatic on the column, having 85,000 miles of reading from the odometer. Or wait, that might actually say, nope, it is 85. I was just reading that incorrectly. But of course, a lot of the features you do see with the 1990 New Yorker is the power seats, the power locks, the power windows, even your mirrors. Nice little function you had back in 1990. As you can see, we also have no codes coming from the front cluster there. For your audio system, you have an upgraded Chrysler radio with cassette, tunage, all the upgrades there, your AC controls, which really does blow nice, but of course, temperature being so good, we don't really need to test the AC out. But of course, horn works, cruise control settings, all the fun stuff you can get with the 1990 Chrysler New Yorker, which does lead us to the engine bay featuring a very nice V6, I believe 3.3 liter. Very appropriate motor for this size vehicle. Of course, not too fast, not too scary, just perfect to get you where you need to go. In fact, even right now, I will give you a moment of silence so you can hear how the vehicle shifts and runs. So quiet you can't even hear it at all. But of course, being a basic kind of car, these were just meant to drive around. Even so, people would like to have those big Cadillacs or those DeVilles. This honestly is just the same buy style, more affordable, more better. Of course, people will question the exterior paint job, but of course, if you just want to throw a nice Econo paint job on there, this car will look just good as new. But of course, like Skyway Classics, we do offer some very good vehicles. So if you want to take a check at our YouTube channel, our Instagram, all the fun stuff you will find at Skyway Classics. But as for now, though, we are just going to get it turned around and up on the lift. So if you have a moment, please stay tuned with us to see the underneath.